is open, and it is time for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And they'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 74 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Prescott. And he is caught by Lamb. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A first carry now. This is Williams. He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for him. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
12 yards. That's good for a Cowboys. First down.
To throw is Prescott. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First down and goal to go.
Williams diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as we get this to about the 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Achane here. They stay on the ground. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. On the slant, he finds Washington. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
Oh, the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first.
A gain of 9 yards.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Dolphins first
Now
down.
Achane on 1st and 10. And a short gain down to about the 33. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Running left, Achane.
33-yard lead.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 32 yards. And the Dolphins are able to move back in front. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
They'll look to throw. It's complete. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Escaping a tackler at the 25. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Inside the 20. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but we did see there the emphasis.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put some... Oh, Prescott stripped! And he's able to get up here to the 26. The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Now Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, 47.
Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well.
14 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
So we're going to 54.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
Prescott to throw it. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Kenneth Grant in there to drop him for a loss on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, kill. Here we go, 47. 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
And a nice job there skipping away from the one tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Now a toss right side. Achane with it. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. They're going to look to throw. Out route to Hill, complete. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on this play.
2nd and 9 now. This is caught. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Kill!
Throwing, Prescott. He'll try and do this himself. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Cowboys, 1st down.
Now Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Prescott now. Touchdown, Cowboys! A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And now he'll be taken down in the end zone. What's the ruling here? If he was out of the end zone and came back in, that's going to be a point for the kicking team. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll throw now on the final play. Now he'll tuck this and run. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial.
He tackles in back at his own 6-yard line.
2nd and 13. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll set up a throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Miami.
A give left side. Here's Achane. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
Again, it's Achane. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to the ground, Achane. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Darren Waller, 40 yards. And the Dolphins are able to add on to that lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Here we go, 46.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Prescott. He's got it at the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Luke Schoonmaker, 50 yards. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Up the middle, Achane. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And we'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Dolphin first down.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they'll give this to Achane. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3 yards to go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And it is caught. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
They'll run, Achane. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it with Achane. And he is going to lose yardage here. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
A 24-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
46.
To throw, Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Now Dak. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. So that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards, makes it 3rd and 7 now. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game.
And the Dolphins first down. First and goal.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
A loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and goal from just outside the 10. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on from 28 yards out. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add onto their lead. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
This is 1st and 10. Prescott. And it is caught by Lamb. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's a gain of 33.
Well, defensively there, you want to play it a little safe and keep the action in front of you. But you definitely aren't looking to give up plays like that. They still got the cushion of a 2-score lead, but don't give them a freebie here in the final minute.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now he's going to step up and run. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Returnable here for Davis. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins.